I know.
So for me, usually my
Oh,
audio.
dude, I want to see the Chicken Cup episode. Can my episode be watching the Chicken Cup?
I already have it. I have it premiering tomorrow, so you can watch it tomorrow. It's gonna be lit.
Dude, I got it set.
Hell yeah! You're gonna be probably. Welcome everybody back to another episode of In the Lab, Season 3, episode, whatever episode number this is, because like I said, I don't know what order I put these out, but y'all are here now, and y'all here listening or watching on YouTube. Thank you guys for the support. Always, before we start this episode, I just want to thank everybody for watching, and always, like I said, supporting this series. I really enjoy doing it, and I love having guests like my guest today, and everyone else who's been on the show so far, taking the time out to talk to me, to get to know more about who they are and what they do and what they like to do in regards to Smash, themselves, and everything else is like the like. So hopefully you guys been learning a lot about them, about what they do and who they are. And maybe you might want to go to them, up to them IRL at a local and be like, hey, I seen you on the episode of In the Lab and you're really cool. I don't know. By all means, make sure you're just friendly and being cool with them and respecting their boundaries always, because that's the golden rule right there. Anyways, today, my guest I'm having today here, I'm really excited because this person is a really cool dude, and I'm really so glad to have known him and got to know him more over quarantine, over COVID quarantine, and everything else. I've been to his place many times. Really chill dude, really knowledgeable in Smash, as well as retro games, more specifically in Mario and Zelda. He has a lot of opinions, and we're definitely going to talk about them today. I'm really excited. Today, I have the DK Master, the Puff specialist out here, the one that arrested Razo at GLS and got everybody to pop out, especially hamsters. Shout out to Hamster. DJ ARSON joins the lab. DJ ARSON, thank you for joining the lab. How are you doing today?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, dude. That was a fucking bomb intro. That was a fire intro, dude.
Thank
Jesus.
you. I'm out of breath right now. No, that was completely off the head right there.
Holy shit.
Secrets.
Dude, yes. That was, oh man. I was like, I've never been hyped up so much in my life. Like, dude, the next time I'm gonna get hyped up is at my like bachelor party and then during my wedding vows, and then that.
I'm gonna be there for. I got you. I'm gonna be like a freaking boxing announcer. Be like, yo, in the ring, always, be like piping you up, dude, and everything. Walking down the aisle.
All the top 8s in the world.
Oh my god!
It'll never compare to this intro.
Oh my god! Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. It's all the top of my head.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, actually. Really good lately. I've been on the grind. Hashtag grind Listoo this year. On the grind for many things, graphics, video wise, everything like that. In the lab, as everyone knows who's listening right now and watching. Been on really like keeping myself busy on all the things I would want to do. It's kind of like that realization of like, you know what? Why am I not doing what I want to do and stopping myself, holding myself back? Why not just go for it and do it and do what you aim to do or want to do? And so I took that. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Regardless of that, I'm going to do what I want to complete. And here I am now doing that. So I'm doing pretty great. Thank you for asking.
Of course, dude. Absolutely. I mean, back in my day, our phrase was YOLO.
Back in my day, YOLO was only a color,
I thought it was you ought to look out, but.
Dude.
It's from a song. That's not original. That's not original. That's from the Lonely Island song, YOLO, with fucking the Maroon 5 dude. I forget his name.
Oh, Adam Levine. Oh, dude, I actually haven't listened to that song in so long.
Adam Levine. That's who it is.
You ought to look out. I like that. That's actually really good. I like that a lot. But I want to say thank you again for taking the time out to be on the show.
Of course,
here
dude.
In the lab. I really do appreciate it. You're a really good-hearted dude that I have the pleasure of knowing and meeting for the first time. And you've been the IE for not as long as people might think, but you've done so much and placed yourself in the scene. So we're definitely going to get into that. But you're from the, so I can understand you're from the IE, right? Right now, at this moment, you're from the region, the IE for Smash.
Yeah.
Right?
Since my California origins, it's been the IE. Because it started in Riverside, then to Rancho.
Riverside to Rancho. And so, knowing that...
Dude, actually, hold on, and we'll get to it. The real origin is actually Oakland.
Oakland? Wait,
yeah, when I was an infant.
Oh, okay. Oakland, California is where you started off.
No. No, I was
No,
just there,
you were. You were.
bro. You don't understand.
All right, let's start from the beginning. Then take me on a journey right now of the origins of arson. I know.
I'll give you the minute TLDR on it. So like
All right.
born Long Island, New York,
Mm-hmm.
then moved to California,
Mm-hmm.
then to Virginia,
Whoa.
then back to New York,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm pretty sure like Maryland for like 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then like back to New York, and then back to Virginia, and then like back to New York, and that's because of parent stuff. But then like on New York, I literally have lived on like the entirety of the east side of the island. Like I've moved around so much.
Wow. So you
Yeah,
really
dude.
been moving around, and then obviously you ended up in New York for the majority longer part,
Most of
and
my life till
most of your life
2017.
you were in New York. And I mean, honest, not people. I'm pretty sure people can't even realize that you're from New York because you don't have that typical New Yorkian
Dude, I don't
accent.
have the accent.
You
I
don't have the
know.
accent.
I'm so blessed. Dude, and like the reason why I don't have an accent, when I was like 9, my mom said the word idea, and I was like, what? And I was like, Mom, it's idea. And she's like, yeah, idea. And I was like, no, there's no R. And she's like, what? Why does it matter? And in my head, I was like, I'm never going to sound like you. So every time she talked, I was like, that's not how you say it. And like, I made a effort from childhood onward to be like, just don't sound like her.
Oh my god! Look at you making a freaking vendetta. Now you're like, never.
Not a vendetta, dude. I was like, because then like once I realized that, I heard other adults talk like that, and I was like,
You're like,
this
what
is a
the
problem. I was like,
what
I
is
can't
this
be like this.
conspiracy? Everyone sounds like this, and then
Dude, I learned everyone sounds fucked up. And I'm like, man.
and you never had that accent. So you went. So
Ugh.
you're from New York, but you never had the accent. And
Yeah.
then, so you moved from New York
I
to
can bring it out though.
Cali.
Yeah.
You do now.
Do the accent?
Yeah.
You want to bring it out from New York? Bring my coffee. Gotta go walk my dog.
I'm walking here.
Walking here, bro. Fucking get out.
Bro, I'm scared
Shit.
now, bro. I apologize, sir. I'm not gonna look you in the eye anymore.
That's why you better look at my boots.
Your Tims? The Tims?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you started from New York, and then you're from New York to California, and then you're now in, Riverside, Rancho. You're in Rancho now currently.
Correct.
So for speaking more in the lens of Smash now, did you start Smash in New York or did you start that in California?
Oh, New York. So like I was like most people, I say like I call it like being like a turbo casual of like you're the best of all your friends and like you fuck everyone up in your friend group. You meet the new friend group, you fuck them up, and then like you go to your first bracket, get like whomped. That was me. Although I will say, thankfully I didn't go 0-2 at my first bracket. I went 4-2, and that was hype.
That's pretty good.
Dude, I was really lucky because my entry to Smash was with Project M, competitively, that is. And my first tournament, I played Zelda, and like I was like I knew like spacing and stuff like that, but no wave dashing, no L canceling, because like I just didn't practice it or anything. I just dash backed F smash the other way. Or whatever.
And that was melee, right? That was
what?
Melee. That was melee, right?
Project M.
Project M.
Oh yeah, Project M. No. So no, dude. Melee, I was like, why would I play melee? Like brawls out. Dude, I didn't know the truth.
Gosh.
I didn't know the truth yet, so it's fine. But then, like, I got my ass handed to me by there was like a good player by the name of Rolex, and I highly recommend people look up Rolex versus Professor Pro. There is in like GR Smash and shit. He's like in a legendary clip where he like pops up and does the dance, like right in Professor Pro's face. Yeah. So he fucks me up, and I was like, oh my god, and like he just did crazy shit because 3.02 Project M was fucking nutty. He did 3.02 shit, and I was like, oh, this is fucked up. I was like, I got to learn how to do that, and then I learned how to like L cancel, wave dash, and then competitive Smash was born. And then I stopped playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh because I was like, oh god.
Man, competitive
Yu-Gi-Oh became a nightmare, and I was like, it's also really expensive, and like Smash costs me the GameCube controller I already have. I don't have to spend $1,300 a month on a deck.
Yeah, no, for real, especially when the meta changes and everything, man. Yu-Gi-Oh, it's its own topic to talk about in general. I know that for sure.
Dude, I had to get all my shit like max rarity German.
Max rarity German? And
yeah, I got my cards German.
Only you knows what it says. Everyone else is.
Well, they could look it up. I know the effects. That's what mattered. And if they cared, if they wanted to call it, I could be like, call a judge, bitch.
Man, is the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh players true where they can't read for shit?
Dude, it's so true. It's so funny. Oh man. Yeah, I was not an honorable Yu-Gi-Oh player.
You're like, yeah, it does that, and then like,
dude,
okay.
yeah, do you know what it is? Is that like, I knew all the rules and how cards were supposed to work, so like, I just see what I could get away with.
Mm-hmm. And you can't went with it, and then they went with it, and you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I was like fucking hype, and then the game would be over. It'd be too late. It would just be too
like,
late.
wait a minute, and you're like, you didn't say anything.
Shit,
did you ever get called out anytime? Like found out that?
Yeah, bye baby, I love you.
Did you ever get called out? Like, hey, that's not right, and you got called out there, or no?
Oh yeah, but like, what are they gonna do?
But like, no, like during the match though. Like during the match.
Oh yeah. Well, because I would just say, oh, I'm going to do this, right? Like I'd just be like, I'd play the card and be like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then they'd be like, no, it doesn't work that way. I'd be like, oh, okay.
And then you're like, cool.
Yeah,
so you kind of save yourself under the radio right there. You're like,
oh yeah, dude. I'm just like, sure.
Slick. I like that. So,
yeah. But then like when you play against people in your circle, dude, yeah. you not only do you just do grimy shit, you like straight up cheat all the time. Like you just like draw an extra card, like you just put something back in the deck, like.
Yeah. And dude, that's really where you can get away with it because it's friendlies, you know. It's like.
Well, no, dude, this is like for third place. You're like.
Oh, this is for third place. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you're like this is for third place, and you're like, I think I just need another I need a fourth mythical space typhoon. So I just put one from my graveyard back in my deck, like.
Oh my god, you're like.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I got this out.
This will be over, and they'll be like. Wait, did you play 4 mystical space typhoons? I'm like, no.
What are you talking about? And there's like no recordings or anything, so like nobody saw it.
No, dude, none of that.
We had recordings now, so.
All we had was Judge Joe.
Oh, that was the Judge that would come through and everything. I had a friend who definitely plays Yu-Gi-Oh just like you do, and he has similar opinions too as well. So I definitely respect you on that. Like what you think about Yu-Gi-Oh and everything. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh much anymore.
I downloaded Master Duel. Did you download Master Duel?
I've heard of it lately. It's been happening a lot. I might download it myself.
I downloaded it. I haven't touched it yet. Thank fucking God, because my life's gonna be over if I touch that game.
Is it just like
it's literal Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, it's just literal Yu-Gi-Oh, but the ban list is like not as restrictive. It's like insane.
Oh wait, what is it called again? Yu-Gi-Oh
Master Duel. It's free to play on Steam.
Oh, it's on Steam. Okay, I'm gonna think it's an app. Okay, never mind then.
Oh no. Only Duel Links. Yeah,
Duel Links. Okay.
Duel Links is like the micro version.
Yeah, because it's only like 3 spaces. That's it, right?
Yeah. Did not play that either. I downloaded it, but never played it. Because I'm afraid if I play Yu-Gi-Oh again, I'm gonna just be spending too much money.
Understandable.
Dude, I'm addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude,
there's no way.
That's a self-control a lot of people aim to have right there. Definitely.
Yeah. That's why I play Magic the Gathering now.
Magic the Gathering's fun though.
Yeah, well, you can just get it because like I play with my fiance. We just get structure decks and we just play. So we're just like,
that's cool. I have 3 structure decks right here.
Oh, nice.
I've never opened. My friend got them for me.
Nice.
You're like, yeah, that's what I have right there. Yeah.
Fuck.
So you started off with Project M competitively first. Did you ever go into Smash 4 at all?
Dude, immediately. Cause like I got into PM in like 2013 and then 2014 Smash 4 came out and I got it on 3DS like right away. And I was like, this is just better brawl. This is hype. I was like, this is awesome. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's my shit, yeah.
Dude, I played a shit ton of Mario and like Link in the demo, like a lot. And I was like, cool. Game comes out. I'm like, I actually hate Link. Even in the, because like in the 3DS version, I won, I think like the first Smash local that was held at my like card shop.
Yeah.
And it was with it was with Yoshi. Because dude, in the early lifespan of Smash 4, there was the Yoshi warp glitch. You could just have Yoshi warp to ledge, like from his up B, like and just immediately. So like you could like just teleport across the stage to like Edgeguard or like whatever, and it was just fucking stupid. You could do it to stall. It was really dumb. And
That's
then
crazy. I
like my
never knew that.
second like tournament, I got like second with Link, and the stage list was wild, dude. Like fucking Coliseum was legal. Like it was just
I remember
crazy,
that. Yeah, I
dude.
think
It was
like
crazy. Wild
I
Wild
think
West.
Ike Stage was legal too, right? I believe Castle Siege. I think it was too.
Castle Siege was legal, but like it sucked because you needed it, but it also sucked because it was fucking Castle Siege.
Yeah, to switch the stage and everything, messed up everything, man, bro. Like,
Dude,
what do we
it
do?
sucked so
What are we
much.
doing? Ah, dude, Smash 4. Every time I look back at it, I'm like, dang, look how far we've come.
I
You
know,
know?
dude. And then like the Wii U version like came out, and I was so hyped because that's when I started playing Sheik,
Mm-hmm.
and like I loved Sheik. I fell in love with Sheik. I was like, Sheik is awesome. And then
Mm-hmm.
she got turbo nerfed, dude. It was so funny. My friend Valken, we played Smash 4 all the time because we were roommates at the time. And
Mm-hmm.
like every single time like a patch was gonna happen, I called the nerfs like to Sheik. I was like, dude, this is what they're gonna do to Sheik because like Void and Zero, and then we're doing X, Y, and Z with Sheik, and like
Yeah.
you saw how they just blatantly won with the character, and I'm like, that's what's gonna get nerfed. Like that's what's fucked up right now with Sheik. That's what's gonna get nerfed. I never predicted a Diddy nerf though. All my Diddy nerfs that I called, I was wrong.
You're like, nah,
He got nerfed, but like I was wrong on most of them. But the Sheik ones I knew. I was like, oh. But it was fun, and like I did okay in Smash 4. My personal life was a like tragic during that time, so I didn't do well towards the end of it. But then
Ultimate happened. So
and then hell yeah, moved.
Before Ultimate, then when Smash 4, what all your Smash 4 time in the game was that in New York?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, how was like the Smash scene in New York at that time for Smash 4, like locals and such?
Dude, so the big one, and it's like usually the big one you'll see is like Aeon, like with like at Gen Game. That it was them. They were awesome, dude. They were super cool. Cause like I helped run like some of the ones at the local card shop with at guy with the face. He's the TO out of Aeon. Dude, I'm pretty sure. Do you know who Shady Penguin is?
Shady Penguin, I don't know who that is. No.
Oh, okay, he's a Pokemon YouTuber.
Oh.
Dude, I'm like, and I'm just guessing. I think this is true. I'm pretty sure he's like part owner of Aeon.
No way.
I don't quote me on that. Someone fact check me, please, because I think that's true. I think that's true. Anyway,
man.
So yeah, but they were all super dope. The production team was super cool. That's where I really like. That's how I also like got into commentating because like they needed commentators, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Was the Buzz a big name at that time yet, or no?
So not in my scene. So Long Island, New York is split up into two counties, Nassau County and Suffolk County. And like DeBuzz, I'm pretty sure like was front, like he was right in the middle. So like, but I'm pretty sure he went to more like Nassau stuff than Suffolk stuff. I could be wrong.
Okay.
So like, because the local I saw DeBuzz at a lot was like near the border of that. So like, but like on my side, the Suffolk side. So like I'm pretty sure he was more around there. But like at Aeon, he didn't start showing up to Aeon until way later.
That makes sense.
Most people did, because most people didn't know what the fuck it was at first.
Yeah.
When I was there, confused. Most people didn't know.
They're kind of confused on what
it blew up.
Was. Yeah. And at that time, I'm sure DeBuzz wasn't making moves just yet. Like
no, he was.
Oh, he was already?
He was. Dude, DeBuzz has been like a master since Brawl.
Brawl Vet. Wow.
Yeah, did you not know that?
I honestly wasn't aware. I don't follow DeBuzz like that.
Oh yeah, dude, he's the Olimar.
Oh, is he the Olimar?
Dude, he's the Olimar from Brawl.
You know what? That makes so much more sense. Why? Honestly, for me, I thought he picked up Olimar he picked up Olimar just recently, in Smash 4, Smash Ultimate. Just
no, dude.
Character
from Brawl. That's it. That was his Brawl main.
I mean, Olimar Brawl was pretty good though. So.
Dude, he's fucking broken.
Yeah, man, and then Olimar going to Ultimate was kind of broken too. Before the nerfs. Not that broken, but that bad. Yeah, I mean now it's like whatever now, but like before the nerfs and everything, yeah, he was like kind of a menace.
The only character I couldn't believe that got nerfed like again was Palutena. I can't believe she got like a third set. I thought that was like insane. I think it was like her forward air, just like her dash grab or some shit.
A lot of characters I thought would get nerfed, they didn't get nerfed either. Yeah, I was surprised on that. I was like, holy shit.
My characters got buffed.
Oh yeah, dude, K. Rool got buffed. Banjo got one buff. throughout his whole time as a DLC, we got one buff, and that was just his up tilt, and that was it. But it helps. It's not much, but it helps. So you've been playing since Brawl days. You're like that, yo. Fuck melee. It's all about Brawl guy. You know, you started off like that.
Okay, so like I like for casual, I got Smash 64 the day it came out because I read about it in Nintendo Power. Yeah, dude, I read about Nintendo Power. So I was like, this is fucking crazy. I was like, there's gonna be a fighting game and it's just gonna have like Mario, Link. I was like, that's insane. And my mom took me and my brother to Toys R Us and we got Smash 64. And I'm pretty sure I also got Link's Awakening for like Game Boy. And I was like, this is hype. And then we went home and we played the shit out of it. Like we unlocked every character except for Ness because we had no idea. And then the next Nintendo Power came out and told us, and we're like, oh, okay, cool. And then we got Ness. You have to beat it on normal mode with like 3 lives or less, and we're like, that's cool. But we didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's actually really cool. I like that perspective you bring. So you were there like when 64 was like.
Yeah, dude. Melee came out. So before like Melee launched, like the strategy guide was like releasing too, and like Toys R Us had it on display, and I remember reading like through the strategy guide before like getting Melee, and like I remember seeing Marth, Roy, Falco, like Game & Watch. I was like, who the fuck are these characters? I was like Bowser's in the game. I was like Ganon. I was like, what the fuck? I was
like, what the heck is going
on?
Dude,
I was like, 7-year-old me was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I was like, I remember seeing Pichu. I was like, that's upsetting. I was like, I can't believe Pichu's in the fucking game. I was like, idiot.
Man, so yeah, like that. You were kind of there since then to be like blown away. You're like,
dude, yeah. And Brawl with Smash Dojo was like, dude,
I remember that. I came at that time too.
Prime time, dude. Like that was sophomore year of high school. At the time, I lived a block away from like my best friend at the time. And every day after school, we would go to his house. We didn't have like a computer or anything. We literally booted up his Wii, went to the internet browser on the Wii, went to Smash Dojo, and be like, "What's the news today, bro?" Fucking pops up. You're like, "Oh, cool, home run bat." But then you get like that one time. It's like a video, and you play it, and fucking Sonic. And,
dude,
I was like, dude, Snake. I was like, oh fuck, like all of it, dude, all of it. I remember, dude,
and they like reveal like more characters like Wario, Meta Knight, newcomers, and all that.
That original trailer like was the first time I like jizzed my pants from like watching a video, like just straight up, no hands.
I was like, straight up, bro. Like you're just like, this is amazing.
Dude, yeah, when the Brawl trailer launched and it was like the Nintendo Revolution was coming out, I was like, fucking dude, 13-year-old me. I was like, ugh.
They negged with the name though. The Nintendo Revolution would have been dope as name, but they went with Wii.
Yeah, I hated it. I was tight.
You're like, I was upset. That's not a Wii. I mean, I get it, but like, dang.
Dude, I didn't get it to the commercials, and the Wii would like to play.
And you're like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I was like, that's fucking good, Nintendo. I was like, you win that one.
Yeah, we would like to play that. Those commercials were so iconic, dude, back then. Dude, that's crazy. The Smash Dojo and everything, looking at it daily, trying to see like any updates.
Dude.
I remember that too. I remember like we didn't look at it often, but I remember I think my godbrother or my brothers like knew the site and they would look at it and look at updates. And then my godbrother, when it was Christmas time, he actually got Brawl and the Wii during the same time. We played like Brawl day one and that, and then we're immensely disappointed because it wasn't Melee. We're on that boat. We're on that boat where we're like, it's not Melee. What is this?
Damn, that's crazy.
That's just how
like we were the opposite when we first played Brawl. Like when we first played Brawl, I was like, we liked that it wasn't so heavy and stuff. We're like, oh, it feels like we can move and we're not running in molasses all the time. Like that's what it kind of felt like to us. But we didn't know about dash dancing and wave dashing and stuff. So like, we didn't do any of that. Like we did fucking run up F smash all the time. And we just like the fact in Brawl, when we jumped, we could control ourselves. Like, we just didn't know.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I remember like in high school, there was this kid and like he swore that he got the Japanese version of the game like a month early. And I was like, you're a fucking liar. I was like, there's no way. And he's like, it's true. And I was like, if that's true, bring it like at the end of the year, or like, bring it like, cause it was like March or whatever, it hadn't come out yet. And I was like, bring it at the end of the year and I'll play you in it. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm so confident that not only do you not have it, I think you just suck at Smash and I can beat you. And like in our biology class, he brought it because it's like the end of the year, our teacher didn't give a shit. And like she had like rolled in the CRT. He brought in his Wii and I brought in my GameCube controller. And I was like, I'm just going to play Marth because I bet $10 I didn't have. Dude, I like 5-stocked him. He like could not touch me. I was like, he's ass. I didn't even know. I didn't know about DI, nothing. But I knew how to like space and hit him with Tifber F smash. I was like, this is crazy because he played Lucario and he was so confident. And like that was the first time I ever saw Lucario. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is just bad Mewtwo. And like, dude, he got bodied.
You were money matching before money matching was a thing, dude. You're like $10. Let's do it.
No, dude, I have always money matched a lot all the time beforehand.
Oh my god.
Lunch money, rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, dude. I was fiending.
Dude, that's crazy.
I wanted snacks.
You have all this background, dog, in like Smash in general, where you've been there since the beginning at Smash 64. You went into Melee, you gushed over Brawl, and dude, you love Smash 4. Yeah, people, Arson's a lot older than you think, even though he's young at heart, and I appreciate that with him.
Yeah, I'm fucking 36. Like, it's crazy.
You're 36?
No.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I'm about to be shocked right now too, bro. What the heck?
Nah. Dude, if I was 36, I would be having a much bigger existential crisis if this was the point in my life I was at.
And you're like, yeah.
Nah.
Nah. But you went from Smash 4 to like Smash Ultimate. What was your impressions for Smash Ultimate first came out and all that?
So when Smash Ultimate came out, I did a 24-hour live stream playing the game.
No way, did you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I have the bot and everything. Dude, because I was gonna do spirit mode, and like I was gonna unlock all the characters, and then just grind Wi-Fi until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. Like that was the plan. Dude, I do spirit mode, and I like get the feel for the game, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I was like, like it took a second to get used to, of course, because like it was just a whole new Smash. But I was like, this is dope. I was like, this is gonna be hype. I was like, this is the one. And then like I got Sheik, and I was like trying to perfect pivot, and I couldn't perfect pivot, and I was like, fuck. But I was like just feeling the speed of the game, and I was like, this is just really good. But now I was like, spirit mode sucks dick. I was like, this is just a doo-doo game mode, and I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, there has to be a better way to unlock characters. I Googled it, and like first thing that came up, it was like, hey, here's a quick trick to unlock all the characters, where like you do the verses, like you do the 1 stock, 1 HP, and then you just swap the language.
For the language? For me,
dude, so
I did like the you just do a 1 stock match, and you kill yourself, and then you do the match again. That's it, and then I don't know. That's how I did it, but I could be wrong.
Oh no, because like it wouldn't because like you would do it, but then like until the next character came out, you had to reset the switch or something like that, to like do it like fast. But like you could just like do the fight, then you could go into the language settings, change the language, because then it would load another fight right away. Like you could just do it faster. So like you could like do the fight, like load a fight, switch the language, and then you'd be loaded into like another fight right away. Do that, and then like you could just turbo all the characters. Dude, I unlocked all the characters in like 20 minutes.
Oh shoot, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I like turbo through it. I was like sick, and then I just played Wi-Fi until I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Oh, dude, that sounds like a magical first time for Smash Ultimate. So then, knowing that that was like your first experience within Smash Ultimate and everything, and you had a monumental time, and you're already kind of introduced to competitive Smash. Is Smash Ultimate around the time when you actually came to the IE or came to Cali for like the
Oh yeah, dude, Smash Ultimate came out basically after I had moved out of Riverside. So yeah, because
you were already in Cali then.
Yeah, I got Smash Ultimate when I lived in Rancho.
Oh, okay. When you lived in Rancho. So where you are right now, that's where you got Smash Ultimate already, right? Or no?
No, this is my second home in Rancho.
Okay, gotcha. So during that
time, not that I own 2 places, but this is a different place.
Man,
I don't got it like that. I don't got it like
yeah,
that.
he got houses on houses, y'all. He's got apartments on apartments on apartments all the
No,
way.
I just have screens. I have screens on screens.
On screens on screens. That's crazy. Then so then I want to take this chance to dive into the IE part because I have that for later on, but this
Yeah.
is a perfect time to go into it. How were you introduced to the Smash competitive scene in the IE? What was your first local? Who did you meet first? Who got you introduced to the scene?
Oh, well, I just having been a competitor, I was just like I just knew how to find it, you know? I was just like I'm just going to fucking find it. And it was dude, it was the pizza place one. Fuck. Dude, I'm going to kick myself in the ass for not knowing this.
Oh, you got served?
Yeah, you got served.
Oh, you got
served.
Yeah,
yeah, you got served in
Smash
Upland,
Trinity
right?
or Smash Trinity or JV3.
Yeah, JV3.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's where I got. That's where I like did my first local, and it was hype, dude. And like that's where I met Crollo.
Oh, yeah, so you met Crollo for the first time?
Yeah,
And
dude,
then,
we money matched.
Oh,
And it was last game, last stock, last hit, and he down aired me with Ness, and I was like, I'm tight.
And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Man, what a great first experience then. So you met Crollo there for the first time. You got served was your first one. Was it the first you got served, or was it like?
It was like number 8 or something like that.
Oh, like it was already happening for a while already, then, right? Like it's been happening.
Yeah, or it was like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It already like kind of started, and I was like, cool.
So how did you figure out you got served in? By Facebook? By like?
Not Facebook, because I have not used Facebook since like 2011. So or like 2013 really. So not Facebook. It's definitely Twitter. It's probably Twitter. It was definitely Twitter.
Yeah, definitely Twitter. That's interesting because a lot of the Inland Empire scene back then was definitely on Facebook. We had a Facebook group and everything, and that's where majority of people will figure out tournaments and stuff. Back when I hosted tournaments at Smash HQ, we instead of making event pages like on Smash EG and everything, we'll use Challenge and we'll post our event page and our event time on Facebook as a Facebook event, and we'll do it like
Challenge.
That. And that's how we all like figure out how to make organize events. We made the event page on Facebook and shared it amongst the group, and then we made a challenge, and then that's how. And then when people came in, we entered people through challenge, where they give us their money and everything. Now everything's all streamlined through Smash GG, and I feel like Twitter replaced Facebook
sucks
now.
Ass. I hate Smash GG.
No, Smash GG is ass, dude. Yeah, it's pretty annoying
bring challenge back.
Bring challenge back. Challenge was pretty simple.
Bring that shit back for me, please.
Dude, Smash GG is like it's like the rich kid that feels like it's the only way or the only choice it is, but there's a much better option on the other side, but it's just not as established, basically. Like,
dude, I was gonna say that it's literally the Microsoft of like stuff, but it's actually owned by Microsoft now.
Yeah. It recently got acquired by Microsoft too, so that's interesting. So then I want to continue on to that point. Then you got served first, and you met Crollo there for the first time, and you had a great time and everything. What was your first impressions of the Inland Empire at your first local? What was your impressions of the community when you first came? Because since you came from New York, and everything.
It was fucking hype, dude. I mean, like, but I tend to think most things are hype all the time because, like, at least on the outside, because then it usually is. So, like, I was just pumped to go. I was pumped to play, and that's how most people are who are there anyway. Are like they're pumped to play. So I had a blast. People were just super cool. Everyone was just chill to approach because, like, I approached people. I was like, "You want a money match?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah." Or like, "You want to play friendlies?" They're like, "Absolutely." And I'm like, "Sick."
Yeah, it was really easy, right? So
yeah, dude.
What would be one word you would use to describe the Inland Empire then?
Dude, I thought of like 2 inappropriate answers like back to back, and I'm like, this is not. I was like, this is not
Jackbox right now. This is not gonna be a DJ ARSON Jackbox video. Okay.
Special isn't an adjective I like to throw around. Nah, dude, dude, it's just awesome. Like, well, like what's crazy is that despite having lived in New York my whole life, life,
I definitely get that.
Oh wait, is there a lag? There might be lag.
Mm-hmm. There is a lag, but I can still hear you though.
Oh, okay, cool. Dude, there's like a 30-second delay. I'm like watching. I'm just watching these
It was working
waveforms.
well, like for. Oh my gosh,
Dude, this is the best way to do this.
best way, dude. The best way, dog. Oh my
Oh, wait,
gosh.
are we in real time now?
We should be real time now. Can you hear me?
Okay, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. That was hype.
Uh,
That was, dude, that was funny.
yeah, because right now your video is frozen, but I'm aware of that. Like, it's different from right now to when the actual output's gonna happen. But as long as I can hear you respond to me and everything, that's what I'm going with right now. Because like you're
Okay,
like
cool.
you're like a frozen frame right now. So.
Oh god. Dude, maybe I'm just a super still person.
That too. Now you change your frame now.
Oh shit.
Oh no, now you're getting up. Okay, I can see you now. So let's give a little pause right now, so it makes it easier for me to edit and everything. So we ended off on the
Sound speed.
on the word for the IE, and I think you said awesome. So
Yeah, and then I made a joke about being special, and I and
like,
dude, I think that's
special's
what
not
caused the
an
lag.
adjective.
That's what caused the lag.
Yeah, pretty much. Then Castro was like, "What are you doing?" No, and then
Spectrum was like, "Hey,
stop that. We
cut it
hear
out."
you. So
Dude,
so the word
like,
you would use is awesome then.
no, the word I'd actually use is homie.
Homie.
Which is great because like, dude, like New York is like I love my New York homies and I love the New York Smash scene. I love my Yu-Gi-Oh people, but like, dude, the vibe is just so different. Cause like, have you ever like walked in on like a friendly or a game going on and like one person is like seething with salt?
Mm-hmm.
There's like when you walk into like a New York venue, there's a hint of that in the air all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you walk in and like just shit's just a tense. It's just tense, dude. Like I feel like thinking about it, I'm like, dude, like I feel like it's just like walking into like a bar fight. Like but then people are chill. Like, you talk to someone and it's just fine. But dude, but someone's gonna fucking explode in the background. And I feel like this shit happens in the Midwest and South a lot because they're just isolated and have nothing to do there, so they go crazy. But that just does not exist on the West Coast because people are just 20 degrees chiller than
We're vibing though. We're here just to have fun with the game, dog, and then compete.
Dude, the West Coast is here for a good time, not a long time.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was gonna say. So, homie, that's a good word. I like that word. Then, so knowing that, then, what are some most memorable experiences so far for you in the IE? That you think about top of your head.
Dude, the biggest one was the MTM house.
Oh, you were there for that?
I went to the last two. Or last two or three. Yeah, dude. That last one was bomb. I got fucked up.
Man. It's funny because other guests I brought on who are part of the IE like you are and everyone else, somehow I've heard a similar answer where like the MTM house and like, like that event. And I'm like, it's like a freaking single point where everything's happened. Everyone was at least there. You either weren't there or you were there.
Even the fucking foreigner's been there. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the most funniest thing too, because I'm like, dude, I've heard that same answer. Like, do MTM
yeah,
house?
well, dude, that night was wild.
Yo,
that was a wild night. That was fun.
If we gotta do a TLDR of that event, why it was wild, how would you explain
it? Well, because like I was gonna say weed and pussy, but like that's not true because like I'm in a super committed relationship, and that second thing did not partake for me that night. But it's definitely the funniest appropriate answer. And if you cut out my explanation, I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm gonna.
I would have got it out. Whatever. It's an answer. It's your answer.
Me and Nicole are fucking streaming Mario Party. Lisa's like, "Hey, have you seen this clip?"
And you're like, You don't need to see that clip. She's like, what? MTM House is definitely a place where a lot of memories have been created at that time. So then knowing about your memorable experience with like MTM House and everything, what about like IE members that you connected with mostly so far? Like connected with mostly like you hang out with the most or you are super chill with the most and everything. If off the top of your head.
Crow, Manos, Hamster, Brett Law, but he was more a coworker friend that I pulled into because he was like, Smash Team's dope. And I was like, all right, well, do you want to see? He's like, yeah. And then now he fucking plays Kazuya. So look how that went.
Man, look what you did.
I know,
look
dude.
What you did.
Dude, I played Donkey Kong. I mean,
man, dude, you do play Donkey Kong. Is there anybody else on top of your head that you feel like you missed? Like,
oh yeah, dude, Lido, you. I know you're waiting for you.
Next question. I'm just kidding.
He's like, that's the answer. Next one. Dude, even if I keep going, like Listoo, you just cut, like jump cut next.
Listoo, you're waiting for your answer. Listoo, like I'm gonna edit it that way. It's just like that the whole time for an hour of that, just the whole thing.
I don't think I'm missing anyone else. I think I'm also missing Listoo.
Oh my gosh. So, then then thinking about the people you connected with the mostly, is there a single person that you feel like you think highly of or you respect the most that you came out be like, you know what, I respect who they are like as a person or even as a player? And is there anybody on the top of your head that comes to your mind when you think that?
So not. No, because like I have no respect for no player. Fuck them. No. Well, it's funny because like when I think of it in like this is gonna sound so dumb, but like I think of it in like the Goku way, where like because like right away I'm like Razo and Joseph because those are the last two people that fucked me up really bad, like in bracket, and I'm like never again. It's never gonna be like that again. And so like those are like the two players I'm like.
I respect that.
They're just good. Yeah, I'm like,
that's
damn
good
it.
as fuck. You know,
like I clearly lose to other players, but I'm like those two. I'm like,
fuck. It's different.
It's different. It is different,
like,
dude.
You felt
it's
like
Beerus and Whis, and I'm like, I just tasted that power again, bro. Like, fight me one more time.
Yeah, let me keep fighting you, dog. It's like they were Beerus and you were Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the first episode of Dragon Ball Super and getting
dude,
bodied.
that's exactly what felt. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Exactly, dude. It's crazy because a lot of people think similar too. You know, Razo, especially Razo. I feel like answer is very common. And Joseph,
well, he's my coach, too. So.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's
your coach.
He's my coach.
He's like,
he coached me.
When he retweets you on Twitter, he's like, "Yo, my student, I'm proud of my student." You're like, "I got you." Hell yeah. He says that that even though he's good at Smash, he said you're like the same thing but in ice skating.
Dude, and that's fucked up because when we went, that was the first time I've ever ice skated in my life.
No way.
Dude, no cap.
You're lying.
No, for real. Like the only other time like I've actually ever went ice skating, I was like 11, but all I did was eat shit for 20 hours straight in New York City, like in Rockefeller Center. So like no cap, that was like the first time I went ice skating. But I used to literally rollerblade for like 5 years.
Oh, so like so that
night I was like, dude, in my head I was just telling myself like it's gonna be just like rollerblading, which I haven't done in decades either. So like that's not like that wasn't like too much confidence, but I was like muscle memory, it'll come back. I did it so long. It's like riding a bike but with my feet.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I did the same thing in 2019 or 2020. No, yeah, 2019, where I went ice skating for the first time, and I rollerbladed a good amount too. Maybe not as much as you have, but like enough to like have the muscle memory for it. And I had that same concept of like, yo, it's just like rollerblading, inline skating.
Dude, when I put the skates on and I was like walking outside the rink, I was like, I have so much more balance than I think I do. And that's because like I don't know. It's probably because of the muscle memory, and I do like a lot of like not a lot of hiking, but I like when I go hiking, I put myself in purposely perilous situations because I think it's fun and they require balance.
And you're like, this is how I learn. This is how I play.
Yeah, I'm like,
This is my...
yeah, that's like a 30-foot chasm. I'm gonna walk across this pipe. Like,
And you're like, woo, let's go.
yeah, dude, I'm on the
Man.
opposite side. I'm like, and I told Nicole, I'm like, this is a great view. You should come over here. She's like, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, you pussy. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, you won't, man. Say I won't, you know, man. So go back to ice skating. I remember a video of
dude,
you, of
eating
you just
shit
like
massively, dude. Okay,
tripping,
so
but like you slid. You're like this, and like
yeah,
you
dude, I
slid
checked
across.
that. I
Dude,
was
you for
ready.
real did. You
Well,
looked
so,
ready.
okay.
It didn't look like you ate shit. You looked like you just like blissfully glided onto the ground, like.
Because okay, so what happened was that like I was going real fast, like because like I was just like skating and I was like having a good time dodging people, and then someone goaded me to go faster, so I was going faster, and then like I was going fast, and like you could see at the start of the video, like I looked normal, and then I turned sideways, like I literally go sideways because like I'm about to dude, I was about to destroy this little girl's life. Like that girl in front of dude, that girl in if I didn't do that, that girl in front of me would not have existed anymore. So I was like, I gotta dodge this bitch. So I'm like, I go sideways, and then like after I like wrap around and I go to like put myself back, I just lost my balance. And like as soon as I felt that balance like lost, that's when I dove forward because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna flail and break my ass. And it worked out because then I just slid back up.
And you slid back up. The kid, the little girl continued to exist. All was good. All was well. All was fine. That's great. I remember seeing that and I was like, wow. And then Razo tells me, he's like, yeah, Arson is a god at skating. And
I don't know about God.
That's like your first time skating and then freaking forever. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was hype, and I like it made me really want to do it again, and I haven't gone back. Although I will say that night is probably the most. That's like the most anyone will see Ketchup and Cyro. No one will see Ketchup and Cyro that vulnerable ever. Then Lito, Razo, and I did at ice skating.
You know what? Razo invited me to go, but I was busy that night, and I regret now not going because he asked me, he's like, "Hey, you're down to go ice skate?" I'm like, "I can't. I got something to do today." He's like, "That's all good." And look, I know the next day I find out all that shit happened, and you went. I didn't even know you went. I was like,
dude,
what the heck?
So what happened was like that night I had a Metafy session with Razo, and I like messaged him on Twitter or something. I'm like, hey, we're still good for like tonight, and he's like, hey, what's your number? I need to call you about tonight. And I was like, oh, dude, I was like, he's gonna reschedule, and this like would have been like the third time, and I'm like, oh fuck. So he calls me and he's like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, what's up, dude? And he's like, do you want to go ice skating? And I was like, took a second. I was like, yeah, that sounds dope. And he's like, cool. And he's like, after that, we can do our coaching session. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, all right. He's like, yeah, I'm going to put you in a group chat and Twitter. I was like, cool. All right, bye. He's like, later, dude.
Dude, I swear, Razo's like random but cool like that too. He just calls you randomly like, hey, bro, you want to do this? And you're like, sure, I'm down.
Dude, I felt like I like experienced a dimensional shift because I was like, what the fuck? I was.
And then like you blinked, and then you literally know you found yourself in an ice rink skating with Razo, Ketchup, and Cyro, and you're like, and Lito, and you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
You know. So,
yeah, how did I get here trying to teach both Cyro and Ketchup how to skate?
Dude, that's funny, dude. And I'm sure.
And like I told them, I was like, guys, I only know how to rollerblade, so I'm going to teach you like it's rollerblading, and that's bad because it's not the same. Like it is, like the fundamentals are the same.
Yeah, it's kind of like, here, let me teach you how to play this character, even though I play this character. The fundamentals will be similar, you know.
No, dude, it's like they've exclusively played Ultimate, and I'm trying to teach them how to play Melee.
Oh my gosh.
They can't wave dash. They can't L cancel. I'm like, oh god.
Oh my. Yeah. How can you
I'm
move?
just gonna fucking wave shine you on Stadium for
Man, okay. So that's like, honestly, that whole part of that story like goes to show exactly what IE is to us.
Oh, is that a memorable moment? Should I have said that one?
No, I mean, like I said, the conversation kind of happens organically where you touch those topics. I'm not going like question by question, like, yeah, you should have said that one wrong. It's just like
my NPM answer.
it's just like to see where it can go. Like, like that's also a memorable moment. We come like that. It's just everything. It's just a freaking stockpile. And that's what I like about it because once you don't have like a certain type of format or frame with it, too strong of a frame with it, you see the conversation go to places you never planned for, and then you just get those moments that are memorable, and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't plan for that. And that's exactly how I structure these types of videos with it. I didn't even plan about the ice cream video. I totally forgot about it until now. I was like, oh yeah, dude.
Dude, yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, dude, and that was funny too. Cause like then I go to his house, like we do the session, and like it was only supposed to be for an hour, and it ended up being for 2 hours, which was hilarious. Cause like he got to a point and I was watching the VOD, of course, because like I wanted to fucking watch the VOD, but it was so funny because he was like, okay, this is the last one, and I was like, okay, cool. And then like I won, and he'd be like, one more, and I'm like, okay, cool. But then like he would win, and then he would be like, we could do one more, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then like, dude, that happened for like another 40 minutes.
Oh my gosh. And then you look back at it, and you're like, and you look at him, you're like, one more.
Yeah, dude. And then I got top 8 at that next game lab.
I mean, I need to see Arson get a top 3 place, if not take the whole tournament. I want to see that timeline so bad.
Dude, okay. So I think that timeline would have happened if I did not eat the death taco before playing against Topeg.
Oh, dude, really?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh wait, death taco. Where was that at? Genkiaki?
Oh yeah, dude. Were you weren't there for that?
I wasn't there for that part. The only Genkiaki I went to during that time was the last one, and that's the one I based the video on that I edited.
Okay, yeah. No, I think it was like 2 before that. Yeah, I ate one of the death tacos.
Dude, how was it?
Horrible.
Was it spicy? Like you couldn't stand it?
Have you ever done like the hot ones like challenge?
No.
Like with the hot sauce?
No.
Okay. They have a hot sauce called the bomb.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It's just called that's literally what it was like. And like so like it wasn't flavorful. It was just like purposefully and chemically hot. And I'm like, this sucks. Dude, I like was playing against Topeg, and in between stocks, I was like throwing like 8 pieces of ice in my face, like just to like chew on and eat mid game. Dude, I was dying, dude. And like he knew too, because he's asking me, he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Dude, I gotta play this." And he was like, "Okay." He like 6-stocked me. I was like, "This is horrible."
And you're like, bro,
dude,
what am I doing?
Then my losers round, I was doing way worse. I thought I was doing okay against Topeg given the situation. But I was playing against, I don't even remember who I was playing against, dude. I felt so bad because like people were watching me to probably make sure I didn't like shit myself or something. Mm-hmm. And like, dude, like he beat me game 1, and I was like, dude, I was dying. I was like, it can't be like this. And dude, I pulled game 2 out of my ass. He had like, it was like 3 stocks to 1, and I was at like 90. And like I just like bring it back, and I beat him, and I'm like sick. And then it's game 3, dude. That's when I really felt it. I like felt it in my stomach. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. I was like, I'm gonna fucking vomit. And I just like I didn't like give up, but like I lost, and I was like, GG's, dude. And like I went to the bathroom, didn't throw up, which was hype, but I did like almost throw up. I was like ready for it. I was like, if I do it, it'll be fine. And I didn't do it, and it still wasn't fine. And then
so what were you just like crouched there like on your knees, just like and then you didn't throw up?
I wasn't like crouched on my knees, but I was like, there was like I think like the toilet paper thing was there. I was like leaning on something over the toilet, and I was like,
and then someone's going to the restroom, and they hear they take a step back. They're like, okay,
dude, fighting for my life in there.
Man, you're freaking R. Kelly up in that ish. Fighting for my freaking life, dude. Straight up, dude. Oh my god.
I take offense to that.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. That remind me of the freaking the Jackbox moment where it was like Bob Saget and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And I was like, RP the GOAT. And you're like, Listoo, you gotta specify. I'm sorry, dude. That was funny as heck.
Dude, that was like, really funny. That was fucking hilarious. Dude, editing that, I was losing it. I was like, this whole thing's fucked up.
Man, and if you guys don't know, Arson does post his stream highlights on his YouTube channel. Where can they find you? Which YouTube channel is it?
Oh, it's called The Dad Show, but it doesn't have that / the dad show because I don't have enough subscribers to change it.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
need a link or something.
The
Link in the
dad
description below.
the link, yep, right there. Look down at it. If not, just look,
YouTube magic. I don't know.
just type in YouTube the dad show and you'll find it. If not, you can look up
You might
DJ
not.
ARSON on Twitch as
Twitch.
well, and then you can find it there too.
Then you'll definitely find it, or my Twitter.
Or your Twitter too. And I'll
Either
definitely
or.
link those up in the below too for everybody to see. I just want to shout you out real quick because those are some funny ass stream highlights right there. So
Thanks, dude.
man, you can tell there's a lot of memories in the eye that we have. We're not going to be talking about all of them, but some of the few we talk about right now, you can tell they're definitely memorable for better or for worse. And honestly, that's the thing about this region, and I'm sure in any person's other regions as well. But in our regions, we have like our memorable moments. And
dude, I like to think of myself right in that or part of the better and worse.
You're like in the
right
middle.
In the or.
You're right there. You have something. You have either better or for worse. You're in the middle right there. It's not usually one or the other. So let's take it back a little bit more towards specifically to Smash Ultimate. Then, why did you choose DK as your main? If you put it simply.
So, when the game came out, I mained Pichu, and I was like, "This is hype. Pichu's hype. He's fucking busted. This is sick." Then he got nerfed into the ground, and I was like, "That's so unfortunate." So I played Wolf, and I was like, "Wolf is dope." And I didn't even give a shit about his nerfs. I was just like, Wolf is awesome. Like, he's cool. But then, like, I stopped having fun playing him. Like, he stopped being fun for me. And I was like, ugh. So I played Palutena, and I was like, she's hype. Like, this is hype.
I remember that, Arson. I remember that. I versed you at King of Kings.
Yeah. Had the Palu, and I had Palu and Wolf at the time. So I was like, that's cool. And then I just stopped playing Wolf, and I just started playing Palu. And like, she just got boring, dude. She got so boring. And like over quarantine, I didn't even bother playing real characters because I like fuck that. So like I was already fucking around with Donkey Kong beforehand. Like I actually played Donkey Kong in bracket before the lockdown happened.
Yeah.
Because there was the card shop local. Do you remember that?
Card shop local.
Yeah, there was a local at a card shop in Rancho, like right here in Rancho.
Was it before quarantine?
Yeah, it was like.
What was it called?
If you tell me the name, I'll know it.
It's not Zero Gravity. That's Smash 4.
Hell no, not Zero Gravity.
Anyway,
that one. We'll figure it out later. But that one, yeah, dude, I went DK in that one because like I was just having fun with Donkey Kong, and I was like, this character's hilarious. Like that's the thing.
Was it with the TO Christopher Plummer?
I have no idea, dude.
African American dude.
No idea. Might have been.
Oh shit, what's his name? I know it. Oh, okay. Continue your story. I'll definitely remember it.
I'm never gonna remember it because I only went to it like twice. But yeah, no, I just did that, and I did pretty good. I think I either got 9th or top 8 like in that one with Donkey Kong, and I was like, that's sick.
Man, that's crazy. I'm actually like looking over here at Facebook right now because I know the person who led it right now.
He's fucking scrolling through posts like,
I'm like, I know it, dude. I remember because I went there. The reason why I remember it is because I remember if it's the one I'm thinking about, right? I went to that one after, like during Christmas season, if not after, and I had gotten a brand new GameCube control, like a nice ass one for Christmas. My brother got me one, and I used that one there. And then I played my match. I finished GG's. I went to go take my controller out, and I found out I got stuck, and it was on one of those like third party like adapters. And I didn't know better at that time. Like, you shouldn't pull it out. Like, you should wait, right? I was like, man, I need a little more elbow grease. So I was like, and then it was the worst feeling ever because when I pulled it out with at the same time where it felt both easy and hard to.
Dude, I know exactly.
It gutted that wire out of it. And I was like,
dude, that's the worst. That's the worst.
And then it was like, and that's where it goes from a place that it can't even come back anymore. That's it. It's done. It's over.
Yeah.
They can't come back from that now. And I didn't know that. And then they found that out, and obviously for me, I'm not gonna be like, yo, pay for my shit, all that shit. I was like, no, it's fine. It's my fault only because I didn't know better that I should have pulled it out. We should have done it a different way, but it was whatever. And I was like, bro, I just got this from my brother for Christmas, dude. I was like, dang. And
Dude, that's a display controller now.
I don't know what I did with it. I think I gutted it and I took the shell off and then that's it. Because I know I had the shell somewhere. That's about it. But
Dude,
like it just sucked in the moment. I think if that's the tournament I'm talking about that you went DK with, that's what I'm thinking it's that person. That's that tournament. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. So you went DK because you found him fun, right? In the end, you went to so many characters, and at the end, you just found DK like just enjoyable.
Dude, yeah, he like. I also, the way I played Donkey Kong at the time is that I played very like aerial down B heavy and like down air heavy. So like I was always going for like grounded spikes and then like comboing into up air and back air. And I was like, man, this is just like Falco in Melee, like just doing pillars. I was like, but way worse and way harder. And
see, that's true. Yeah, no, that's true.
Like it was like the poor man's like ghetto version of that, and I was like, but this is fun, dude. Like I like that's like Smash is fun. Like that's why I love Melee, dude. I play Falco in Melee, so like hitting people down then up, I'm like the endorphins go crazy because I'm like, oh man,
it's just satisfying.
Dude, the serotonin kicks in. I'm like, fuck, dude, down, up, yeah. Like, it's a wave.
For me, it's just the fact that I get to play Banjo and Smash. I always get that rush. I'm like,
dude,
bro.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I like Donkey Kong. Like, my favorite Donkey Kong game is probably the original arcade. And then the original Donkey Kong Country after that. And then Diddy Kong's Quest.
Okay,
like, I'm not like...
Foothill. I found it. I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
No, that's good. What is it?
It was well, I'm not sure of this one, but this one's on Foothill on Azusa, California. Foothill. Foothill Boulevard. Is it called A&G? AG?
Dude, I think so. So.
Yeah, AG Collectibles?
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one where my freaking controller got gutted.
Yeah, that
sucks. But yeah, I remember that. I knew that was the one. I know this
nice.
one.
Dude, I'm so glad you found it. That was gonna bother me. I'm never gonna remember it. I'm never gonna remember that again.
I got you, bro. Okay, so you had fun with DK, and you're like that serotonin rush with DK.
And he was also good on Wi-Fi.
That too.
And he got buffed in quarantine.
Did he? What did he
get? Yeah, he got the up B buff, where it turned into a kill move.
Oh, that wasn't always there?
No, dude, his uppy did not do that at all. His uppy sucked dick. And then they made it a kill move for no reason.
And you're like...
Yeah, dude, that's like a type. And I'm pretty sure they buffed his cargo throw.
Oh, okay. That makes
sense. Some shit like that.
Yeah, I definitely see that a lot. So...
Yeah, dude. And then he was just fun. I was like, this is great. I love this. And then that's like... And then in quarantine is when I started playing Puff more, too. Because, like... She was always a for fun character, like since Smash 4. She was always a for fun character. Yeah. And I really liked her in Ultimate. But then one day I like gave a shit to like just do up air rest. Like never labbed it, but like I was playing someone, I was like, I'm gonna do up air rest, and I did it, and I was like, I'm gonna lab that. And then like the Puff came out.
And you figured it out, and you're like, holy shit.
Dude, and now my Puff is sick.
Oh my god, that's sick, dude. Hell yeah.
Now I live in infamy.
With that one moment with Razo, when you got that freaking, what was it, up air rest? Or
no, dude, up air rest? Come on. It was so much cooler than that.
I forgot what you got.
Dude, it was wave dash back, short hop into his Peach bomber rest.
That's that's what it was. Oh, if I could get the clip, I'm sure someone clipped it. I'll definitely put it in a YouTube video, dude. Like, that shit was like, I remember distinctly Hamster popping off so hard.
Dude, it was on Yeet Smash.
Yeah, it was, dude. You guys sent me.
Some random person came up to me and told me that. They were like, "Hey, you're the guy who got the rest on Razo." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Your shit was on Yeet Smash." I was like, "That's cool." And then I was at work the next day and I saw it and I was like, "That was like."
I got on Yeet Smash too. It's a different feeling. You're like, "Fuck if I didn't win," bro. I got Yeet Smash, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was going through the comments and they're like, people tagging like where my Puff at and like saying all this shit. I'm going in, loving the comments. I was like, yeah, bro.
That's me. I was saying with my Banjo when I got on Broken Inks, I got 0 to death because the commentator was just like, Banjo has no 0 to death. He has none of that at all. And I ended up getting one. And then I was like, oh, and then that was a great moment.
That's great.
That. Yeah. So overall, then looking at your career in Smash competitive so far, what do you think has been like the best lesson you learned in terms of growing as a competitor, getting better, and making sure how to get better?
So, um, all Smash games are different, and when you play all of them all the time, it sucks.
Great lesson. Next question. I'm just kidding.
Dude, like, you don't understand. You don't understand. Because, like, playing Smash 4 and Project M and Melee all at the same time was like a nightmare sometimes. Because, like, I went to Melee tournaments and Smash 4 tournaments. So I was, like, constantly just, like, fucking shit up, whether it was inputs. Because, like, I have vastly different controls, like, in Ultimate, right? Because, like, you can customize them. In Melee, you can't.
Yeah.
But, like, I had to adapt. So, like, on my Thursday, Fridays, I'm fucking playing Melee. And then my Saturday, Sundays playing Smash 4. I'm like, God damn. But it was always fun. And, like, the thing I learned is that you don't approach. And if you have lasers, that's hype.
Don't approach.
Donkey
I like
Kong,
that. Yeah.
Donkey Kong can't approach and has no lasers. So I don't know what the fuck to do, dude.
I understand that. But good don't approach is a good advice though, because sometimes people approach with no need to be. If they're even like up a stock or they don't have a way to approach, or even that the opponent is not even moving themselves and you're moving towards them for whatever reason.
Yeah, and if you think timeouts are lame, I think you're lame. Not that I think your goal should be to time out, but like that should always like because that's the other thing too. Coming from card games, I always have to keep a win condition in mind. If it's not my original one, I got to make sure I have a backup. So like I will, as Donkey Kong, I'll fucking run up, down tilt you, and just run the fuck away. I'll do that, bitch. I don't give a fuck because you're gonna come approach me and you're gonna whiff your dumb move, and I'm gonna cargo throw. You're gonna be tight.
And
you call my character brain dead, and I'm gonna call you brain dead, and then.
Oh my gosh, dude!
And I'm gonna be like, Donkey Kong should never lose to a character with projectiles.
And I mean, Donkey Kong has a tough job in general. That's besides the point. But then that's honestly looking at that right there. Don't approach.
Don't
Good advice. Don't approach. DJ ARSON.
Don't approach and don't get hit.
Don't get hit. That's it. That's how you win games, bro. Don't get hit and just hit them. That's it.
That's the dude. That's the Isaiah. Don't get hit.
And if you don't know who Isaiah is, you're too young. Anyways.
or no Doc.
Or no Doc. Yeah, exactly. Or no Doc. So let's take a step back from Smash Ultimate and from the IE a little bit. I want to talk about more about your hobbies, what you're into, and one specifically I want to talk about is like retro games, because you're a huge fan of retro games. As you can tell from his video, you can take a minute to pause the video if you want. You can look in the back of his camera right there. Yeah, he has like a little 3DS on the back, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all right there. He has DK Burrow on his couch, the Legend of Zelda blanket, the 3 hearts on the wall, knowing that he's always full of life, or 4 hearts, all that stuff. It goes to show that you're a huge gamer. You love the retro games. You grew up playing with games. Has the SNES Classic and NES Classic, all of that right there.
This one's there, but it's all hooked up in a nightmare.
So, what is your enjoyment from playing these retro games often? Come from?
Dude, okay. So, video games are like literally my whole life. And like what I'm about to say, no cap. My first word was Sega.
No way.
Yeah, because when my brother and dad played Sonic 2, it went Sega, and I said Sega.
I love it. It said Sega, and then I said Sega.
Yeah, so like I would say Sega all the time.
Is
that like, I just heard it all the time.
Is that how the story went? Like they heard you say Sega, and they're like, that's it.
Yeah, because well, I said it wrong. I said like Sega. My mom was like, "There's no fucking way." He like that's what he's saying. Because like I'm just like a dumb baby, like already fucking looking at a CRT, like.
It's like your destiny.
Like I'm like the what's wrong with American kids in the media type deal, like from frame one. So I came out the womb with brain rot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. So like video games have just been everything to me. Like also my life wasn't great, so it was also like escapism. You know.
Yeah, definitely. No, definitely that. I grew up loving games too. I'm a gamer myself. Myself, my upbringing wasn't as it wasn't traumatic at all when I look back at it. But regardless, I think we can relate on what games gave to us, and as a way to enjoy and to dive into these worlds and stories that
Oh yeah, dude.
that you wouldn't really find out other else, more or less, maybe in books or something. But for us, it was video games. I grew up. My first system was technically the Super Nintendo. My brothers had a Super Nintendo, and how the story goes, is basically that my parents went to the swap meet and found out they're selling like a Super Nintendo and everything. And they bought it for us because they thought it'd be really cool to have. And ever since that day, they regret it because we all love
Right.
games, and they're like, you always on those pinche juegos and all that stuff like that. So, but regardless, we grew up this way. We grew up this way, and I love it either way. And if I didn't like games, I wouldn't have not let me to play Smash, and I would not let me to have this freaking
Oh,
interview with you at all. So,
dude, my life would be very, very different without games.
oh,
Very different.
I wouldn't doubt it. So, knowing that, I know you like reviewing old games,
Dude,
and
I don't
everything.
like not even specifically reviewing. Like, I want to tell you why games are bad. Like, I think because like it's like art to me, and
Mhm,
like like and or like it's like a movie. Like there are really objectively good movies, and
mhm,
like they have their own inspiration and they do things really well.
yeah.
And then there are other movies in a series that just suck dick because I don't know, they just don't implement or they cash grab. Like Zelda, bro. You know, Ocarina of Time sucks ass. And
And then this is the part where people are gonna start commentating like,
dude, no, I don't think it sucks ass. I love Ocarina of Time, dude. Like I have so much nostalgia for Ocarina of Time.
same,
Um,
likewise,
but
likewise.
like when you compare it to like Wind Waker or like any other 3D Zelda now,
Skyward
like
Sword.
it holds no weight, like really, like because like I would say as like a video game, you have to take away the history aside. Like just you experiencing Ocarina of Time compared to you experiencing Wind Waker, I would much rather fucking take Wind Waker every single day.
Hmm.
Like Ocarina of Time is so tedious, it fucking is janky shit, it's slow as dick, I hate it. But Wind
Hmm.
Waker is beautiful all the time, it's pleasant, it's funny, like
Hmm.
it has great pacing, it
Hmm.
does all the Zelda things right, it's
Hmm.
great.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you have a couple of videos out on a YouTube channel where like you talk about like 3D Mario games, which is why I talked about it before, like Legend of
Oh,
Zelda
2D,
games,
2D,
2D Mario games, and then
and
Legend of
3D
Zelda,
Zeldas.
and then 3D Zeldas. Where did that come from? That come from basically why you want to tell us why video games are bad and everything?
Well, I just like because like I like tier lists. I've always loved tier lists from like even like before they were a meme because I
Hmm.
like the idea of like ranking stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is good for these objective reasons. Good frame data. Like we
Hmm.
talk about top tier decks in Yu-Gi-Oh all the time. Like this is why it's good and because it nets this that. And
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, let's do that, but like games, right? Like let's actually like and like you see like I would always see like people make tier lists about video games. It's just like someone on stream like talking off the cuff, and I'm like, that doesn't hold in weight. Like your argument's stupid. Like Ocarina of Time's great because that was my first Nintendo 64 game. A tier. I'm like, you stupid. Like
It really be like that sometimes though. Honestly, like
so
they.
I didn't like that. I was like, I want to make it more objective. I want to
Mhm.
like take the game series and like actually talk about what makes it good in a way that you can actually compare all the games
Yeah.
and do that.
No, definitely. And I actually watched them, and you honestly have the voice of a person who can narrate that type of thing. Like when I hear your voice doing that video, I just think like like dude, there's so many other YouTubers I watch like and dude or stuff like that. Yeah, like that voice that like a perfect to narrate video game
That's hype.
retrospectives or like tier lists. Like you have that voice. I just gonna say that like there you go like a peanut butter gamer. Uh, like I
Yeah.
feel like you have like
Memes.
that type of voice. Yeah.
Oh man,
Like I feel like I hear a lot of potential there, and I'm like, dude, I would put this on the background while doing something, and like that's the type
that's
of
dope.
video. That's the type of
That's
video
great.
I
That
would
makes me
want to put.
happy, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, I want you to like rank freaking old school platformers like N64 ones or something like that, like Banjo Kazooie, Donkey 64, stuff like that, or like stuff like that. Uh,
Oh, you mean the 3D Mario series?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no. There's not enough Mario games and they're too different. They're not comparable.
So yeah, and objectively, that's how it is.
Yeah, I couldn't compare 64 to Super Mario like or to like Mario 3D World. I like
Hmm.
those are not
Yeah, they're different. They're really different.
They're
But you
very
can
different.
compare Mario 64 to Banjo Kazooie though.
Yeah, and one's
Maybe they might see that in the future. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to manifest something right now. Like,
no, dude. I gotta let you know, I can't actually talk shit on Banjo because I've never actually played it. The 2 times I've ever attempted it, one was in middle school on an emulator, and my computer was too bad to play Nintendo 64 games right, so it doesn't count. And then the second time was on Xbox Live Arcade, and like I like was doing the tutorial, and I was like, I hate tutorials, and I stopped playing.
well, you can skip the tutorial. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you should replay on your stream. I'll guide you the way, dog. I got you. But that'd be really
We'll
fun
see.
to watch.
We'll see. Sub goal?
With sub goal? I'm just kidding. That'd be really fun though. I would love to see that.
Yeah, I play Banjo, Kazooie, and Tooie.
Oh, dude, I actually grew up with Tooie. I played Tooie first and Kazooie. Just bro, my brother bought Tooie first, and then I figured out there was the first game, and then I was the second game, and I was like, I need to get Kazooie now, and I played Kazooie. And
I believe you.
I have the most nostalgia for Tooie more than Kazooie, and I prefer that game over Kazooie. But Kazooie's really good.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, personally myself,
Nostalgia's weird, dude.
Wise, you know,
Nostalgia's weird.
It's weird, but if you know the one way it makes sense is to ourselves. So
that's so true.
That's how it is. So you do YouTube and you do streaming. One last thing I want to ask you is, what are like some of your top favorite games that are like old school favorite games? You gotta list them, not even like ranking, just like on top of your head, like boom, boom, boom.
What's the cutoff? What's the console cutoff? How high in generations can I go? Like, what's the latest system I can go up to? GameCube. So that includes PS2 and Xbox?
Yes.
Okay. Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
Super Mario 64.
Yes.
Sonic 3 Knuckles.
I never played that, but yes.
You really hurt me right there.
I'm sorry.
Me too, man.
You hurt me when you say you never played Banjo Kazooie, or you never give
yeah, well, one's the greatest RPG. Or wait, no, I'm talking about Chrono Trigger. Not sorry.
No, I played the fuck out of Chrono Trigger. I get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pokemon Heart Gold. Oh wait, no, that's DS. Fuck.
Oh, you can go gold, I guess, technically, if you want to go gold.
No, I love Heart Gold way more than Gold. I have a lot of nostalgia for a Gold version. Don't get me wrong, that was the one I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
But I fucking love Heart Gold.
How about this? Which one do you think influenced you the most? Which games?
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger? And what ways?
100%. Chrono Trigger and Mario 3.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3.
Well, no, that's a lie. Chrono Trigger, Mario 3, and the entire Sonic series.
Up to what?
Dude, I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't main Sonic though.
Oh, well,
Oh, he's pulling it out. He's pulling it out.
So, these are all Sonic comics. It's like the entire Archie collection.
No way.
Yeah, I really love Sonic. Dude,
I mean, yo, that makes sense though, because you said your first word was Sega. So.
Yeah, dude. I have on the shelf over there that's hidden, I have a Sega Genesis, like with Sonic Spinball. And then I have, when I grew up, I had this like collection of Sonic games for PC, and I bought it off eBay, and it's there on display.
Oh my god!
I love Sonic,
amazing.
Dude. Sonic is probably the most influential video game thing to me as like a person, and then Chrono Trigger is just like, that's what made me think video games was art and really fall in love with like video games as like a medium. Like, dude, Chrono Trigger is everything to me, dude.
I might have like an episode dedicated to Chrono Trigger, and I'll invite you on, dude. Like, that game is amazing, dude. And to people who've never played it, it's almost like, wow, like you're missing out. Like, if I had to choose one game you have to play, that would probably be the game that you would.
It's also the reason why I 100% support emulation, because I never would have played Chrono Trigger if I had not played it on my computer on an emulator.
Oh, I played it on a Super Nintendo when they had a Super Nintendo. I still have the cartridge somewhere around here.
I will buy it off of you.
My childhood cartridge?
Of Chrono Trigger? Yeah, dude, I will give you $100+ for that.
Anyways, but that is definitely, I definitely understand why. What was it? Chrono Trigger, Super Mario Bros. 3, and the entire Sonic franchise collection, right? Or collection is the ones that influence you the most, definitely. Man, those are some good ass games. Definitely influence you right there. So
Yeah, dude. And I say the whole Sonic series because when I was growing up, I had a Sega Saturn. I actually have it to the left over here. I can't really move it. But one of the one of the games I played all the time was Sonic Jam, and
mm,
it's Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and you can like do the lock on and everything. I played
what?
that all the time growing up, so like I had access to the whole Genesis collection forever, all the time.
Whoa, that's crazy. I never knew that was a thing. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, dude, I
Dude,
love Sonic Jam.
okay. Well, honestly, that was great to know, and I relate you on that on Chrono Trigger, definitely on how good of a game that is. Before we get to the last part of Frame One questions, of course, that's gonna be really exciting. I always like to say thank you again, Arson, for being on the show
Oh,
for In
thank
the
you.
Lab. It was really fun. You really, I really related to you on a lot of points. And honestly, it was just a treat to have you on board for this episode. Though, thank you so
Dude,
much.
it was a treat to be on here.
Dude, amidst all the technical difficulties we had, we did it. And we made
Yeah,
it to the end.
we made it through. Everyone should like, comment, and subscribe.
Like my boy Eggy says, it's
I'm
just
not gonna pronounce
too
your channel because I'm gonna do it wrong.
it's deadly. Siempre listo entertainment. Yeah, it's always ready entertainment. But as my good friend Eggy always says, it just takes 2 seconds to subscribe. It's not even anything, and if you don't do it, you're a bad person. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
You're
all you gotta
actually
do
a
is just
shitty person.
all you
You're the
gotta do is
worst person.
it's just 2 clicks, just a humble click. That's it. That's
People
all
who
you gotta
don't subscribe, they're one step below Nazi.
do.
Wait, you can edit that out. They're one step above Nazi. No, they're not below a Nazi. Nazis are worse. To be
Nazis are
clear,
always worse. Always worse, dude.
they're always worse.
I'll keep that in. That's be hilarious.
No,
Oh shoot. But anyways,
if
let's
you
get
don't
to
subscribe to my channel, you are worse than a Nazi.
So we're gonna get to frame one question right now. Obviously, you've listened to the show, you've seen the show, what they always do for frame one questions. I have 10 questions ready for you that I'm gonna ask you, and it's quick succession. And I want you to answer most honestly with the first answer that comes to your mind.
I feel like I'm on Family Feud.
I know. Honestly, it really is because like
Yeah.
if it'd
Do
be
I have
like
a time limit?
like honestly, like I always said it before, I used to have time limits to like do a leaderboard of who does it faster and stuff like that. But I realized it's a lot of
Dude,
things
I'll
where
open
like,
up Live Split.
dude, I usually would, but sometimes I would read the questions slower than before, or like, stuff like that. The questions are different; they're not the
You
same
can
every
pause
time.
it for load times.
So, man, like pause it, like pressing the spacebar and everything for splits. Like, oh my
Dude,
god,
get that new Steam Deck pedal.
that's the thing. That's crazy. Oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh.
they just released it, but they make better third-party ones.
Hmm. Good point. So,
All right.
these questions are also gonna be related to your main, which in this case is gonna be DK specifically. Okay.
Oh fuck, dude.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like a Melee player when they get asked about Marth
Oh, Marth. What do you mean?
because they don't know shit about Fire Emblem.
Oh fuck. No. They're not like that. They're like
Okay.
they're more specific to Smash like main.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna fucking crush it. I know
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. You got it. Cool. So first question. Gonna start in a bit. Frame one questions. DJ Arson. Let's go.
I'm ready.
What is the best color of your main?
Oh, his original one, brown.
Buff or nerf?
Buff
Best post local place to go eat at?
at local at IE, 7th place at Game Lab. Fucking just 7th place. Curse, god damn it.
No, Arson. Best local place to go eat.
Oh, I heard it as best placing at local.
No.
And then you kind of cut out. Oh no, I'm gonna be mad about my 7th place placing anyway.
So it's the best place to go to eat.
Oh fuck, dude. There's so much good food. I'm really blanking because I want to say Korean barbecue, but that's a lie. Because Japanese barbecue is also really good, and it's all the same. Any Asian food, ramen.
Ramen.
I got there.
Ramen. Okay.
Nudes bar specifically. Sorry.
Best local place, best local you've been to, either in the IE or somewhere else.
Game Lab.
DK or Puff?
Oh god, dude, DK. He's funnier.
The best 3D Mario game.
Super Mario 64, and if it's not that, it's Odyssey. And people who say Galaxy are fucking stupid.
Best Game Boy Advance game of all time.
Metro Zero Mission.
What is your Smash hot take?
That every character is fun to play against. There's no unfun matchups, and if you think that way, stop playing this fucking game.
TikTok or Vine?
TikTok.
DK, broken or fair?
Fair.
That's it. You did it, Arson. Yes, you went through the framework questions. Even though the other question they kind of cut off, so you kind of got a little bit of handicap there. But that's besides the point.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you know what? It gave me a chance to vent my anger at my terrible placings.
Hey, you're like the most consistent person I ever see. Usually get top 8 like that. So if that's anything, it's okay. You'll get there someday. I believe in you. I believe in the top 3 Arson timeline, dog.
Dude, I want to let you know that I actually have, I think in February, when I feel safe to go back to locals, I think you're going to see some cool shit.
Dude, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. Again, Arson, thank you so much for being on the show in this episode of
Thank you so much for having the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure. It was a treat having you. Thank you so much for taking the time out to do this for me and for everybody else who's watching and listening. I hopefully you guys learned something new about another great IE community member like Arson himself. And maybe you want to know more about him. Arson, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DJ_Arson or at twitch.tv/DJXArson, to where you'll find YouTube stuff, because I'm not going to read the /lowercase Q2TWXW.
Exactly.
And you should subscribe to Listoo and follow him, because he's been doing so much for the scene, making locals happen and fucking making content for the IE. He's great. I love Listoo.
If I see somebody not doing it, I guess I gotta do it myself, and I enjoy doing it.
Dude, be the change you want to see in the world.
Exactly, and that's what we're gonna leave out this episode here.
Made, so.
Okay, I can't argue with that. Sheesh. And that's where we're gonna end it off on. Thank you again, everybody, for watching this episode of In the Lab, or listening if you're on Spotify too. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Siempre Listo Entertainment, to find out more about other In the Lab episodes coming out for season 3. We have a lot more people coming for season 3. It's gonna be really awesome. I can't wait for you guys to listen and watch them and see what they have to say, just like Arson has right here. Make sure you also follow us on Spotify, In the Lab by by Daniel Jimenez. I said my actual tag with it. Make sure you guys will follow it there. Listen to it on Spotify, in your car, at your mom's place, in your bed, anywhere. At Smash Local. Maybe you need to hear our voices to get into the zone for your bracket match or something. I don't know. It could be either at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
passing the blunt around, hitting dabs.
Shit. Hitting dabs. You already know. Anyways.
I'm about to do.
Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys again for listening. We see you guys in the next episode. Look forward to it. Peace, love, positivity. Take care of yourselves. Do your part. And yes, take care of yourselves, y'all. That's it. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Bye, guys.
Bye.